this is just going to be a quick one today. Within your Remind control panels, there's a spot that allows you to see your phone number and what your code is for Remind. And it's not as easy to find as you might think. I spent actually quite a bit of time today looking for it. Then I found it. And then when I went to find it again later, I was lost in the gears and the settings again. It's easier than I thought. So I've got my animation, grade 9 animation course open. And if I click on Add People, it brings up a new little menu here for me. And so I can add kids in manually. Or if I go into printable PDFs, it gives me some PDF instructions for joining Animation 9C. So I could put that up on my Google Classroom or my Moodle or whatever distributed learning environment I particularly choose to use. Or I could print it off and send it home as a paper newsletter if I were so inclined. There's also the in-person instructions. And this gives a nice little graphic about how to join onto my Remind. And so I'm going to take a screen clip. I use Grabit on my Mac. And so I'm just going to take a quick little screen clip of this, and I'm going to put it up on my Google Classroom so that my students understand that they're to text that phone number. It's not my phone number. And they're to text at ANI9 to be added into my Remind. But it gives me a handy little place to just grab an image that makes sense to kids. And then, of course, we've got the share a link as well where we can email that out. So there's lots of different ways to communicate to your students and to your parents how to be signed on to your Remind so that they get the notifications that you send out through this wonderful app.